Hi and welcome back to a brand new video. In this, we are going to continue our calculator and this will be the part 2 for this. So now we also want to build our, let's say for this, we are going to make plus addition and subtraction. So in order to do that thing, what I will be doing, I will add two buttons as well. Let me just add those buttons like this, and this will be the add button and this will be the subtract button. Okay, so for this I am doing adding and subtracting buttons. Let's hit save, do a reload. Now we also have the addition and the subtraction, but these are operation buttons, so I will give it a class of OPR, and the operation button will also have the same things, but just one thing will differ, and that is the background color. The background color for this, I wanna do it. Let's say you are having this Dodger blue. Let's just copy this button scheme and place it over here. And the Dodger blue with some darker tone will be our, yeah. So when I hit save, I do a reload. You can see these are my uh, buttons. And for your scenario also, I will also try to add the buttons which are basically for here. I can do a ID of multiply, multiply and division. It will be div. So multiply will have a asterisk sign and a division will have a slash sign. So if I just now try to do this, so things are pretty much fine. And also the last button would be to calculate. So I can do this sorry, this equals, and this will stand for calq. So we can now add this as well, the calculation button also in my scene. Okay, so now let's try to add those things as well. Let me just try to okay, let me just try to add calc button. This is our calc button. And if I do a reload, you can see the calc button is here, but now we want the calc button color should be little different because this is more over related to the calculation. So I will do it a dark of gray. I will give it a color of dark gray. I hit reload and you can see now calculation button is also available. We can also improve the color just by making this thing a more into the darker tone. Let's hit save, do a reload over here. And now this is my calculator button. Okay. And now we also want something to hover, and we can do on button hover. And when we are doing a button hover, we want to change the background color and change it to something known as light gray or light blue, and the color for the text would be black. When I do a proper reload, you can see now there is an effect of hovering as well. You can see just like this. Okay, and to this as well, we wanna have the same effect on our ID as well. Hover. Let's hit save to this, do a reload on this, and now these are also changing absolutely fine. And we want the cursor to be pointer in this. So cursor is pointer. Let's hit save, do a good reload, and now you can see things are looking absolutely fine. The cursor is also pointer, and yeah. So these are all the stuff what we are gonna do in this. Now the next thing would be we have added our operation buttons as well. So we need to grab those buttons as well. And in order to grab those buttons, what we can do, we can just have more clarity. We have the here I can say operation buttons like this. We have the addition, the subtraction, the multiplication, the division, and the equals. So here I can do button result. Okay. Then we have the button division. Then we have the button multiply. Then we have the button for subtract, and then we have the button for adding something. And if we go and check for all of the available options, we can just do this as a button add. Then if we come to the HTML, we have the subtract button that will also be available over here just like this. Then we have something known as a multiply button, then a div button, and then the calc button. So this is our, and also we have the div button. Let me just copy this thing. We have this div button and then a calc button. So if we do a reload, okay, so everything seems to me absolutely fine. And now to all this button also, now I can add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more events. So, okay, 9. This will be addition. This will be subtraction. This will be multiplication. And this will be division. Okay. And then after division, we need only the equal sign as well. And the equal sign will trigger another thing, not like this. So let us just do this thing. So button add. Then we have the button subtract. Then we have the button multiply. Then we have the button division. And then we have the button result. Hit save, and now everything is equal. And if I now try to show you the output, plus is also there, minus is also there, multiply is also there, division is also there, and there is a equal. So this was pretty much it regarding the video where we have completed